So under the different methods, proportionate sampling. In the proportionate sampling, we use more or less the similarities like the stratified random sampling technique. But what we can see is here, stratified entire strata, the entire sample will be selected, whereas in proportionate depends upon the total number of population in each strata. The proportionate, first we decide the how much percentage from maybe 20 percentage, or we fix first the proportionate percentage, and depends upon the total number we take the percentage of the sample from each by adopting any method, so that each strata will have number difference. So that's why based on the proportionate we are taking it. So systematic random sampling is the otherwise known as the Cauchy systematic sampling, and here the strategy is like every k capital K cases drawn from the population with the fixed interval. So here what is there means, first you need to select the total number and then decide the uh, number of groups, and so total number divided by group you will get the sampling interval or the k value, and then every k will be like that interval. So you will have a frame in your hand, from that every 10, for example you want 20 sample from 100 population, so 100 divided by 20 means you get a 5. So every fifth cases you can take it as a sample. So you have a frame with the number or name or whatever it is. So first you will be taking, then sixth number will be taken, then 11th will be taken, then 16th will be taken, or fifth cases will be taken. Next is 10th case is taken, or 15th cases. Like that it goes, so that you will get a 20 number. So that's what creates a system random sampling method. Whereas cluster sampling means you are taking the sample as a cluster, depends upon, so that there is a chances for heterogeneity of the group of the population or the sample in that. And here what is the things like you will be taking as a cluster for the convenient purpose, and the merits will be unit within each cluster should be heterogeneous as possible, and small difference possible between the clusters. But usually we go for different types of cluster sampling, one stage sampling or the two-stage cluster sampling. So one stage means each cluster what we take and entire population will be considered for the study, whereas two-stage clustering means from the cluster what first stage we selected, maybe we follow any of the method like a simple sampling method, or stratified random sampling method to select the sample size, and little bit more homogeneous we can say. But the advantages are require cost by concentrating the survey, and does not require any complete frame of the whole population, and same sample or cluster can be used again and again for drawing the random sampling. No complete sampling frame allow you to concentrate your effort, and the low cost and time efficient than the simple random sampling technique. And the disadvantages, there is not much information in observation within the cluster as possible. Maybe it is time consuming. Analysis will be more complicated than simple random sampling, and a large sampling error than the other one is multi-stage sampling or subsampling. Here the sampling is done by stage. So the difference between cluster multi-stage means two-stage and multi-stages. The cluster means one entire cluster has taken. From there we will go for the second stage. Whereas here simple random sampling